Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. A Sioux Falls man is in the hospital following an incident with local police. After Sioux Falls police attempted to arrest a 19-year-old man in connection with 2 cars stolen last week, the suspect allegedly rammed into 2 police cars near 10th and Kiwanis. After realizing he was trapped, the suspect remained in the car, allegedly retrieved a handgun, and grabbed a 1-year-old child from the back seat and placed them on his lap. After 6 hours, police say the suspect released the child and attempted to turn himself in. But after getting out of the car, he accidentally shot himself in the foot. A busy morning for fire crews in northeast KELOLAND as they battle a large fire in the town of Bryant. The Hamlin County Sheriff's Office posted these photos on Facebook. Crews were called to WW Tire on Main Street around 6:30 this morning. No one was injured. Right now, investigators are trying to figure out the cause of the fire. We have a news crew in Bryant, and we'll have a closer look at the damage later today. In weather, it's a warm one out there, Megan.
Our temperatures are above normal, and they're going to stay above normal as we go through this weekend. Right now, 62 degrees in Sioux Falls with plenty of sunshine and a west wind at 8 miles an hour. But we do have some fog lingering in Watertown right now at 49. West winds are at 3 miles an hour, and that fog does seem to be lifting. If we take a look at the visibility, that is coming back up. It was down to around 2 miles not too long ago. Right now, 62 in Yankton, 60 in Aberdeen, 64 in Mobridge, 67 in Faith, and 66 degrees in Custer. We do have some stronger winds in central and western South Dakota. Right now at 10 to 20 miles an hour, we have been seeing some higher wind gusts. This wind will die down, but pick right back up for everyone tomorrow. If we take a look at satellite, that band of clouds actually between Sisseton and Watertown along I-29 was the fog. It does seem to be breaking up now, so just a few clouds in the Mobridge area moving to the south. For today, plenty of sunshine, light winds in eastern KELOLAND, 68 in Sioux Falls, 66 in Aberdeen, 73 but windy in Pierre, and 74 and windy in Rapid City. Then for tonight, like I said, the winds die down just a little bit. Clear skies for everyone. 44 in Sioux Falls, 43 in Aberdeen, 46 in Pierre, and 53 in Rapid City. Tomorrow is going to be warmer and windy. Strong northwest winds for a majority of KELOLAND, southwest winds in southeastern KELOLAND, 74 in Sioux Falls, 71 in Aberdeen, 75 in Pierre, and 75 in Rapid City. We'll drop a couple of degrees for the weekend, but those temperatures will remain above normal. Then we have some rain coming by the midweek. We'll take a look in just a little bit.
Thank you, Megan. The Pheasant opener is Saturday in South Dakota, meaning thousands of hunters from around the country will touch down in Sioux Falls before scattering across the state. Experience Sioux Falls, along with several other businesses, will spend today and tomorrow handing out gifts and officially welcoming hunters to South Dakota.
Everybody welcomes us, likes us to come, spend some money, enjoy the weather, and enjoy some good bird hunting.
Ron Denmark is visiting from Florida. His group will be hunting near Mount Vernon. We'll hear from Experience Sioux Falls about the significance of pheasant season tonight on KELOLAND News. In national developments, after failing to gather the votes for a second time, Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan will stay in the race to become House Speaker. But he is now backing a plan to temporarily empower Speaker Pro Tem Patrick McHenry to preside over the House until January. The move would allow the House to work on legislation, such as keeping the government running and passing new funding for Israel, while also giving Jordan time to try to win over the growing list of Republicans voting for someone else. President Joe Biden is planning a prime-time address tonight from the Oval Office following his trip to Israel. The White House says the speech will address the U.S. response to the conflict in Israel and Gaza following Hamas terror attacks on Israel 12 days ago. Natalie Brand reports from Washington.
Palestinians dug through the rubble of a building Thursday as Israel continued its bombing campaign in Gaza, targeting the terror group Hamas. This man says there's nowhere safe in Gaza. You have to be ready to die. Outrage over the war, and specifically Tuesday's deadly explosion at a Gaza City hospital, is growing.
Palestinians, we are with you to the death.
Despite denials of responsibility from Israel and even President Biden, who visited Israel Wednesday.
It appears the result of an errant rocket fired by a terrorist group in Gaza.
Israel says aerial images of the aftermath do not show a crater, which would be expected after an airstrike. It also released what it says is an intercepted conversation between two Hamas operatives. It's from us, asks one. It looks like it, replies the other. Israel has raised the total number of confirmed hostages to 203, among them American Omer Nutra. The grandson of Holocaust survivors was serving with Israel's defense forces when Hamas launched its attack.
Tears come at night. And I've been showering so much because I cry in the shower, just let it out. And then I come out and I have to refocus again.
And as the fighting overseas continues, a new bulletin obtained by CBS News from the FBI, Homeland Security, and others is warning of new potential threats against Americans and confirms an increase in threats to the Jewish, Muslim, and Arab communities. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
During Biden's trip, he persuaded the Israeli government to allow limited amounts of humanitarian aid to increasingly desperate civilians in Gaza. Up to 20 trucks of the humanitarian goods will now be allowed to cross through the border with Egypt as early as tomorrow.